All right, this is the last section of lesson number 2, American Power Tips the Balance. This section is titled American Troops Go on the Offensive. Key question that the reading should answer here: how did American troops help end the war? We'll start reading right here. American soldiers arrived in Europe just in time to stop a German advance on Paris. One soldier from Tennessee, Alvin York, became a war hero for his actions in battle. At the start, York had been a conscientious objector, and that is someone who opposes war based on moral grounds. So, in other words, they didn't want to go to war because of their religious beliefs, because where they went to church, things in the Bible such as thou shalt not kill, things like that, influenced them, and they didn't want to fight because of their religious beliefs. He agreed to fight eventually, and for his actions in battle, he was promoted to sergeant and became a celebrity when he returned to the United States. Germany, exhausted from the war, finally agreed to an armistice on November 11, 1918. The war took a bloody toll, killing more than 22 million and causing untold suffering. So the question down here: how did American troops help end the war? Well, it mentions Alvin York. He is from Tennessee. He became a war hero. As we had mentioned in a previous section, there were a lot of casualties on both sides. So when the United States finally got into the war in the last couple of years, there were a lot of fresh soldiers that were able to come to the line, and one of those would have been Alvin York here. He agreed to fight after having to be talked into it, and because these American soldiers showed up, it caused Germany to basically give up. And so on November 11, 1918, the war is going to end in the word armistice. That just means a ceasefire. They're going to stop shooting at each other, and they're just going to declare peace. More than 22 million died. So how did American troops end the war? They stopped the German advance on Paris. Now, had the Germans been able to break through, get to Paris, take over France, they might have won the war, but because the Americans showed up, they were able to stop the German advance on Paris. So, how did the American troops help end the war? They stopped the German advance on Paris. All right. Stopped the German advance on Paris.